Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC stock. Is right now a very good time to buy AMC stock? Why is AMC stock up 12.09%? And is AMC stock going to go through a short squeeze? I hope to answer those questions for you guys by the end of the video. I just want everybody to know that before I start the video, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice, it's just my personal opinion. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. So today we see AMC Entertainment up 12.09%. So I mean, this stock, from what people have seen, this stock has been on a pretty good rally the last couple of days, and especially the last couple of weeks as well. If we take a look at the 1 month chart, we can definitely see that there was this low point for AMC. It was trading kind of low for a while in the $9 range. And then even taking a look at the 1 year chart, we see this huge squeeze up on January 27th, 2021, which was earlier this year. A big spike down, a big spike up, and then kind of sideways. And now we see that AMC on the 3 month chart, still up 128%, which is really, really good. But even the 1 week chart, still down 4.54%. We did have a high here of like around $14.33. And, right now it's a big battle between the hedge funds and, the retail traders, the Reddit traders, who's going to be able to make are we going to be able to make the stock squeeze? Are they going to keep adding to their short positions to make sure that the stock doesn't squeeze? It's definitely a lot to kind of keep into consideration. But like I said, we do see that AMC Entertainment does have that explosive factor to it again. It's gotten a lot more media attention. The fact that, there's hashtags, it's all over Twitter, it's all over Wall Street Bets. A lot of people talking about AMC and it trying to force it to squeeze out. Although we don't know when AMC stock is actually going to go through a short squeeze, what we do know is, one, people are still adding to their short positions in AMC. Even right now, we see, it's like I said, it's a battle between the hedge funds and it's a battle between the retail traders. We see that, okay, the more that it goes up, the more that they're going to continue to short it. And here's the thing, there's a lot of interesting factors that have really taken place over the last couple of weeks and even the last couple of months that have not really been behind the scenes. It's very public knowledge, but one is like we do know that, there's a lot of hedge funds out there that are adding to their short positions in AMC stock, which also makes it the more the less that why people want to actually make it squeeze, and like I said, this is known factors, that these hedge funds, they're trying to push AMC stock down. They're trying to push it to zero. A lot of people think that AMC is going to go bankrupt as an overall movie company. They don't think that, its business model is viable. They don't think it's going to last. So ultimately, they do think that the stock is going to go to zero, which is why they continue to add to their overall, short positions. But there's a lot of stuff that have actually kind of been driving AMC stock up as well. We got to look at their earnings, a little bit earlier in the month. And, we did see that there is signs of recoveries. 7 million people went to the movie theater. Yes, their earnings were still negative. Like they didn't make any money. But nonetheless, AMC is definitely going to be on recovery as more box movie theaters kind of come out, stuff like that, And in the recent news as well, we definitely know that with AMC stock, we know that, okay, we own the float, and this is a big thing, especially when it comes to stocks like AMC, because it's like, okay, there's a lot of opportunity here. A lot of people have been diamond handing it. A lot of people have been holding AMC stock for a long time, waiting for the squeeze. People who believe bought the dip, all this, like people say, apes all together. Are really trying to get this stock to squeeze out. And for me, I've said this time and time again that I do think that eventually we are going to see a stock from a squeeze from AMC stock. I do think that we are. And the reason I do say this, like I said, aside from the growing positions, like I said, now that it's all over media attention, all it needs is that one push just upward to be able to kind of start going through a squeeze. For me, I think once we start getting towards the $16, $17 range is we're really going to start seeing the price action. And here's the thing about AMC, it's very explosive. It has a lot of explosive characteristics to it. You wake up one day and then boom, it's up 10, 20, 30%. So, if you're taking a look at it from a limelight perspective and a perspective from an investment standpoint as well, right now is not a very good time to be on the short side of anything. Yeah, the market has been bludgeoned kind of the last couple of weeks. It's kind of been trading sideways. We got a couple huge crashes, especially in the high growth sector as well. So with AMC stock, reflecting that, AMC was kind of going down with it. But as the market starts to recover, AMC is also going to go up with it as well. But like I said, for me, it's detrimental that we get to that $16, $17 mark. More people are adding to their positions every single day at any chance they get, and the hedge funds are continuing to short. But like I said, it's not a very good time to be in the short market right now. I would rather play it long than short. And the reason I say this is because for me, I would not want to basically be on the other side of what happened earlier, with GameStop. We saw hedge funds lose billions and billions of dollars, and like I said, it's not very safe, especially when it's very known to the public and the media that people continue to short AMC stock, and then there's people out there who are trying to take advantage of that, people who are trying to drive the stock up. Now, as far as a price prediction in itself, people have a lot of big price predictions for AMC stock, and that's okay. Some people are saying 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000. It's too tough to say what the actual price prediction will be. A lot of it does have to kind of do with, a lot of brokerages will halt the stock if it's trading too, volatile, and, that sometimes will play into the price action. But what we do know is these are millions of shares that have to be covered at a single time. It's not 100 shares, it's not 1,000 shares. These are millions and millions of shares that have to be bought back so these hedge funds do not lose money. Yes, the retail traders, they do have the power to make big moves, but not as much as these hedge funds who, have billions and billions of dollars to kind of move the market. And we see this with AMC. We see that, okay, these people continue to drive the stock down. And then, even if you take a look at GameStop, and that's exactly what happened with GameStop. A lot of people who don't know how to explain the price action in itself, it's the exact same thing. People were shorting GameStop stock, and eventually the stock went up so high that all these people had to buy back their shares. And what ended up happening, the stock ended up hitting about $500. And I think GameStop would have actually gone higher if a lot of brokerages didn't actually limit the trading or only allow people to sell the actual stock. They were not allowing people to buy any more positions. For me, I still don't think why they did that. I don't know why they did that. I don't think that was right for them to do. But, we do know that there's a lot of apes standing together. People, want to take out revenge on the hedge funds because they feel like they are a big part of the market manipulation that goes on. They take money from the poor, kind of the rich kind of aspect of the stock market, And even right now we see, we see that, okay, there's a lot of people who are shorting the market. The market has not been doing well at all the last couple of weeks, Even for me, over the last month, I've lost a decent amount of money, even what's on crypto, whether it's on, high growth stocks like NEO, Tesla, all these big time investments, and even the big indexes, although doing pretty okay, are not trading at all time highs right now. They've taken a little bit of a pullback, and I do think it's going to be the same, with AMC, that, people, they continue to short, but right now it's just too dangerous to kind of be on the short side. Yes, it is a very good trading strategy to make money, but for me, I wouldn't take the risk to be on the short side because it could end up biting you really hard, and you could end up losing a lot of money like a lot of people did with GameStop as well. So with that being said, price prediction wise, I do think that we are going to get $500, $1,000 probably is my more realistic thing. There's always something that halts it, but like I said, it's too hard to predict. You never know what the price action, AMC could go to $10,000, and yeah, it only takes a couple shares and you make a 50, 60, 70K. And there's a lot of people out there who own 200 shares, 500 shares, 1,000 shares, 10,000 shares, and people are waiting for this squeeze to happen. And I do think eventually it is going to. I know it's brewing. It's been brewing for a while. It's only a matter of time till I actually do think it happens. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of AMC. Do you guys think AMC stock is going to go through a short squeeze? If you guys own AMC stock, how many shares do you guys own and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.